Yo, Hangover Gang, Urb'n Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And Hangover Gang, here at Urb'n Barz, I am so pleased because today is Tom's Day. And with Tom's Day, we've got a Tom's Day drop. And guys, I didn't even realize until just 5-10 minutes ago that Tom MacDonald was doing a drop. I remember he talked to us a couple of weeks back, just before Memorial Day weekend, etc., etc. He was going to put things back, so I knew he had a video ready. It was going to come up soon. But today's got one, and it's just dropped, and it's called Me versus You. So guys, I'm going to try not to get triggered, because every single time I get triggered, I get kicked in the rear by... Anyway, we're not going to talk about that. So guys, let's check this out. Hangover Gang, it's Tom MacDonald. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. And guys, me versus you.
I'm the one that you hate for making America great. And I'm the one who's trying to build back better. We ain't the same. Yeah, you're right. There's a difference. Y'all are woke and we're awake. What a joke. Does white privilege have something to say? Your president drove the country into the ground. The crime rate is through the roof. There ain't no jobs to be found. Inflation going up. My kids need food in their mouths. You put the fake news on every TV screen in my house. Hold up. Your president a racist, homophobic. Tried to overthrow democracy and everybody knows it. He will never make America great again like the slogan. He a white supremacist. Just like all of you who voted. That is...
Oh, he'll never make America great again. He's a white supremacist, just like all of you who voted. And guys, I have to admit, and I do apologize, I got sidetracked right from the very start of this. For some reason, I thought the lick on that guitar was something else. I can't even remember what the tune is. I can't remember what that tune is, but it isn't. For some reason, it got into my head. So I was distracted. I missed the absolute start of this. And it looks like they're filming in the same warehouse or the same place that they filmed. Was it God Mode, or what was the other track that Tom MacDonald dropped the other time? I can't remember. And also, we had two Tom MacDonalds here. So Tom is rapping to himself. And what was that track Tom MacDonald did ages and ages ago? It was one of the first few ones I did, guys. I just can't remember which one it was. But where Tom MacDonald was rapping against himself. Was it the best rapper ever? Something like that. I remember this is years ago when I first started doing this. Literally when I first started doing this, and that was an incredible track. But let's get back to the matter at hand, and I really do apologize. I know people don't like me wheeling this back to the front, etc., etc., but we're going to do it anyway. I love the fact that Nova's got the light coming in from this side here, from full on. It's almost like having, like, you know, like the French doors. You've got a light coming all the way through your hallway, all the way through all the rooms, and it just makes everything look longer and bigger. And then you see Tom MacDonald in blue. Oh, this is blue and red. So the blue pill, the red pill, is that what we're talking about? But also if you mix blue with red, you get the color purple for royalty. I always look at things like signs, symbols, numbers, all sorts of things, people. So don't get it twisted. And both of them are looking into their hands. So I'm not sure whether this is into prayer or anything here. I'm not sure, but wow. So I missed everything from the start, guys. So we're going to check this out. Me versus you.
I'm the one that you hate for making America great. And I'm the one who's trying to build back better. We ain't the same. Yeah.
Make America great, build back better. Wow. So this is very political, it seems to me. Make America great again, MAGA, build back better. Really?
I'm the one that you hate for making America great. And I'm the one who's trying to build back better. We ain't the same. Yeah, you're right. There's a difference. Y'all are woke and we're awake. What a joke.
You guys are woke and we're awake. Seriously, guys, I still don't understand a lot of things. I don't even know what woke means, people. I do understand what awake means. I know what being hip to the script means, but being woke, I have no idea what that means. But I know what it is to be awake, to be live to the prize, to analyze, all that kind of stuff, people. But to be woke, I have no idea. So if you know, let me know down here in the comment section. So it's literally almost choose your poison, isn't it? It's either you take the blue pill or you take the red pill. You can't take both. You've got to make a choice, kind of thing. This is what it seems to me like. So we are different. You'll make America great again. I'm Build Back Better. And that's almost a case of not just the politics of the Republicans and the Democrats, but it's the politics really of the world in general. Which side are you taking?
I'm the one that you hate for making America great. And I'm the one who's trying to build back better. We ain't the same. Yeah, you're right. There's a difference. Y'all are woke and we're awake. What a joke. Does white privilege have something to say? Your president drove the country into the ground. The crime rate is through the roof. There ain't no jobs to be found. Inflation going up. My kids need food in their mouths. You put the fake news on every TV screen in my house. Hold up. Your president a racist, homophobic. Tried to overthrow democracy and everybody knows it. He will never make America great again like the slogan. He a white supremacist. Just like all of you who voted. That is
so literally this is the topic coming up for the general election. We've got a general election in the UK on your Independence Day, July the 4th, and you guys have got your general election. I don't even know what you call it, but you've got your elections, people, on a massive day for the UK, November the 5th, bonfire night. So there could be massive change going on into the biggest, you're going to say democracies, really? I don't know what you want to say, in the Western Hemisphere, really? I don't know. So there's a lot going on, people, but it's almost a case of then people who are pro-Republican are going to say one thing, people who are pro-Democrat are going to say something else. Never the twain shall meet.
And everybody knows it. He will never make America great again like the slogan. He a white supremacist, just like all of you who voted. That is not facts. All you woke morons do is talk trash. Drag queens in classrooms hate anyone who's not black. You're pro-white, you know that's what the Klan members are, right? You're anti-LGBTQ, then why they always on your mind? Bro, you're a boy, you're a girl, stop playing stupid. You screwing up the youth and all the children are our future. You don't care about the kids, look at all the school shootings. You're pro-gun, it's your fault, stop making those excuses. You think anyone who don't agree with you is just a bigot. You're a fascist, you're a Nazi. You just mad because you triggered. You're just jealous of the left because we're progressive and we're winning. Now I'm tripping that you won the election because you rigged it.
Oh, because we're progressive. But I'm tripping because you rigged. Because he's saying we're progressive, we won the election. But I'm tripping because I know that you were lying and you rigged it. But what I'm looking at here is Tom MacDonald is taking both sides of the coin. And I love that. It's almost like playing devil's advocate. I always do that myself sometimes, just to see down the middle line as well. So just put yourself in someone who's a Republican shoes for 5 minutes, and then put yourself in the shoes of someone who's a Democrat for 5 minutes, and see the world through their eyes, see the world through their lens. Maybe it might help to clarify matters for you. Maybe it won't. But at some point, everyone's got an opinion. All our opinions can't all be right, but then again, all our opinions maybe can't all be wrong, potentially. I don't know. So Tom's taken the middle view here, and he's representing both sides of the coin, and he's doing it really well. There are some very good arguments coming from both sides.
Of the left because we're progressive and we're winning. Now I'm tripping that you won the election because you rigged it.
Ooh.
They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight till you're screaming. Screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming. Screaming.
That's so funny, people. I've been saying this ever since I started my channel, people. It's all about divide and rule. It's not even about wrong or right. It's just about divide and rule. And whilst you're dividing and ruling, ain't nothing ever going to be changed because you haven't got consensus on either side or in general. So all this I hate you, and because there is no consensus, because there is no middle ground, there's anger, people hating, shouting, screaming instead of sitting down and breaking bread. That's all I've ever said on this channel, and I've been battered for it, people. Left, right and Chelsea, every single time I've been battered for it. But it is what it is, people. So I'm just going to try and keep it stum, because I'm not even well anyway. I've been ill for the last month. I don't really want to be shouting and screaming. I hope you guys can hear me, by the way. Sorry, because I'm just all broken up here. But what Tom's saying is so correct as well. And at the end of the day, when things don't change and when things are always remaining the same, there's anger and hatred boiling up in people, and they have to vent it and let it go at some point. but maybe there's not the right means and the right channels in which to do it. I don't know.
Screaming. My president draining the swamp, we building walls. Your president open the border for one and all. Now
So let me know in the comment section. So I do remember Donald Trump was talking about build the walls, and I'll drain the swamp. But then I heard from the other side about they're relaxing the methods and means for people to come into the country, to enter the country. So I don't know what's truth, what's fiction. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comment section, please. Let me know.
Walls, your president opened the border for one and all. Now there's murderers and criminals evading the law, walking right into America, our safety is gone. Well, my president ended pandemic, saved the economy, and introduced legislation fighting for our equality. His son smokes crack, I don't care about that honestly. He's raising all our wages, he can't raise his children properly.
So at the minute, I know that Hunter Biden has or is in the process of a court case, something about a gun or something and drugs. I don't know too much about it, but at the same time, Donald Trump's got his own problems as well. So it's not looking good for either side at the moment, people.
And honestly, he's raising all our wages. He can't raise his children properly. You obviously pro-life. A woman's choice is your right. I feel like abortion is important and you don't like. You're treating it like birth control. You're treating them like your wife. I said that all lives matter and I also meant unborn life. You're so clever. Go ahead, make your little memes while we're bringing home the soldiers who were in the Middle East. Okay, you brought the soldiers home, but then you burnt the flag and took a knee and left the men who fought for all our freedom homeless on the street.
That is true, people, and it's not just in the States, it's everywhere. And this is something which kind of niggles at me a lot. I don't understand how you can send people out to war. And right now, even in our country, we're talking about sending our children, and it's going to affect me as well, our children, 15, 16, 17, 18, out to do military service, etc., etc. Whether you think it's a good thing or a bad thing is neither here nor there, but you have to admit, and I don't understand how this can happen, how you can send young people out to war, but they haven't got the right to drink, they haven't got the right to vote, they haven't got the right to smoke in a lot of cases, etc., etc., etc. So it's kind of a weird thing, isn't it? They have the right to take up arms and defend your country, but they haven't got any other rights as well as adults because they're not deemed or seen to be adults. So why are they seen and deemed to be old enough to die for the country, but not to reap any of the benefits? That's something which is just a question that weighs on my mind. I don't know if it weighs on yours. But the second thing Tom said about that as well is that you have people in the military who've gone out to wherever it is, the Middle East, wherever they've gone in the world, to defend the rights of people back home. But once they get back and they demob and go back into civilian life, they're treated as if they're invisible, and they're treated as if they're almost pariahs. So they're treated like they're invisible and that people don't really want to know them. And that's really weird because they've done their job for the country, but now the country literally disowns them. That doesn't sit right with me neither, people. So I don't know what you're thinking about that. And I've been actually lucky to chat to a few soldiers as well. I've been to the States many times around Memorial Weekend. I've either been in New York or Vegas as well. I've met a lot of military people. It's brilliant seeing all the military people walk down the streets, whether in their Navy uniforms, in the soldier uniforms, etc., all really nice, polite, well-mannered people. They are some of the best people on this earth. I've had some great conversations with these people. They're so polite and so well-mannered, but yet they're not treated so well. That doesn't sit well with me, people. Doesn't sit well.
Bringing home the soldiers who were in the Middle East. Okay, you brought the soldiers home, but then you burnt the flag and took a knee and left the men who fought for all our freedom homeless on the street. Build back better, there'll be violence and riots until you Bible thumpers learn to fall in line and trust the science. We ain't ever backing down from all you pedos and tyrants. The right is fighting the system, the left designed to divide us. And that
oh, that's a situation, again, divide and rule. Everyone is more or less entrenched. It's almost like the First World War. Do you know when they started to build the trenches? Everyone thought the First World War was only going to be 6, 8, 10 weeks. It's going to be a quick war. But then it wasn't. It surprised people because they started bringing mechanized vehicles, mechanized weapons into war. And then on both sides, they built in and they dug in and entrenched themselves. And I'm just thinking the same analogy with people who've ideologies from the left and ideologies from the right. They are now just very entrenched in their beliefs and what they're thinking, and they will not move an inch or an iota. They will not give one tiny bit of ground to any of the other sides, no matter what. They will ride and die with their viewpoint. And I'm just thinking that I don't know how you'll change things, but it's almost like the immovable force against the resistible object. What's going to give? I don't know. I don't know, people.
For all our freedom, homeless on the street. Build back better, there'll be violence and riots until you Bible thumpers learn to fall in line and trust the science. We ain't ever backing down from all you pedos and tyrants. The right is fighting the system, the left designed to divide us. And that is clown talk, all you got is mean tweets. It's free speech, call the cops. Dog, you defunded the police. This country will be better off without all you freaks. This is America, homie, if you don't like it, you can leave.
Oh, love that, and it's so true. One of the parts he was saying there was around call the police, but you can't because you defunded the police. So it's quite ironic, isn't it, really, where a solution is no longer there because you've taken the means for that solution away. It's crazy. And then at the end of it, if you don't like the situation you're in, most people are free to get up and walk away. So that does make some sense to me as well, although maybe they're saying that the system's been designed to put them in that situation. I don't know. But at the moment, a lot of people do have freedom to move where they want to. So if something is irking you so much that you can't stand it, then I don't know, people. But I do understand why people want to change the situation they're in, but I don't know.
Dog, you defunded the police. This country will be better off without all you freaks. This is America, homie. If you don't like it, you can leave. They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming, screaming.
I love this. Boom, 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 ta, boom, boom, ta, boom, ta, boom, boom, ta. It's got a really nice, just melodic beat going on here in the background. There isn't all the fast craziness that sometimes you could associate a Tom MacDonald track with. This is just there, and it's allowing Tom to say what he needs to say, and he's saying it from two different perspectives, people, just to get us to really laser in and to focus on what the left are thinking, what the right's thinking, and you need to make up your own minds at the same time.
No president will ever give a damn about the truth. It don't matter who's the winner, cause the people always lose.
Oh, no president will ever give about the truth. It doesn't matter who wins because the people will always lose. But Tom, it's not just in the US, it's everywhere. Everywhere. There are no winners.
No president will ever give a damn about the truth. It don't matter who's the winner, cause the people always lose. No president will ever break the system from inside. It's a deep state plan dividing us into sides.
I love that, where you just saw Tom is just giving some facts about there are no winners. And then you see our other man, Tom, holding his ears. He doesn't want to hear the truth. Close to the truth, people. And a lot of people like that. They close their ears to any other side of an argument.
President will ever break the system from inside. It's a deep state plan dividing us into sides. It don't matter if you're left, right, black, white, red, blue, conservative or liberal, rich, poor, me, you, Republican or Democrat, old, young, mean, cool. They promise us our freedom, but then all we get is free doom.
Oh, I don't know what free dupe is, but it doesn't sound good. But I've said the same thing, people. It's all about divide and rule. I said, like, between men and women, between different colors, the races, the religions. It's about everything. It's even about what people like, dislike, as in social media, etc., etc. You're either in favor of social media or you're against it. Everyone has their pros and everyone has the cons that they don't like. So we're all at loggerheads at some point with one thing or another, and it can't be good for our health.
Me, you, Republican or Democrat, old, young, mean, cool. They promise us our freedom, but then all we get is free doom. They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming, screaming. put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming. Screaming.
Wow. Oh, love the pianos. Love it. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I thought I saw Tom wearing black in the middle of that as well. There's one bit there. Yeah, he was wearing black. So right in the middle, he was, yeah.
On the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming. Screaming.
So there was Tom there. And then towards the end, so you look at a lot of the visuals, it's just absolute mad anger. And that can't be good for people.
They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming. Screaming.
Oh, I love those pianos. Wow. I love it. And even that Tom, he's not in a good place, people. Wow. Guys, that was kind of simple in the actual performance, or it looked simple, but it wasn't. It was highly charged, highly emotive. The emotions were there, people, but also the content of the lyrics were there as well. I don't think anyone can misjudge what Tom was saying there, but it was really interesting how Tom looked at the evidence from both sides, but he doesn't make a judgment. What he's saying, and this is what I'm thinking, I don't want to put words in Tom's mouth, but so you got the people from the left and you got the people from the right. They are so entrenched in their own viewpoints that they are now oblivious and will not listen to the other side whatsoever. It's either my way or the highway. And is that a good thing? I don't know. Only you guys can decide. So you've got your elections on November the 5th. We've got our elections on July the 4th on your Independence Day, which is going to be really interesting because we have a similar sort of situation in some ways here as well. Whether you stay with who we've had for 14 years or you go with the new guys for the next whatever, or what do you do? Who knows? Although here in the UK, we have a few more parties than you guys. You only have a two-party system where we have a lot of different independent parties as well, who you could vote for and who could make a difference or who could upset the apple cart. But it's really interesting how Tom has taken a topic there, me versus you. And in some ways, when you boil things down to the real nitty gritty, it is me versus you, because I know that families have been split upon political leanings as well. Families are split along left and right, etc., etc., and that's not a great thing. But I have to say that I absolutely love this track. It's actually every single time I say this with a Tom MacDonald track, it becomes my favorite track, and this is one of my favorite tracks already. I really, really, really do absolutely agree with a lot of what Tom's saying. But what I'm actually thinking is that it'll be really interesting to play this to some of the politicians. Sit down and play it to a Republican. Sit down and play it to a Democrat. See if they can see some of the folly in their ways. And then play this to Republican supporters, play this to Democrat supporters, and just see what feedback they say about the track. Sometimes it takes a third party to make you see clearly. But I don't know, people. All I can say, guys, is it's Tom's Day. That was a great track. It's going to make people think, probably debate if possible as well. And potentially it'd be nice if someone from the right could sit down with someone from the left and have a proper conversation, break bread together and say, look, I'm going to give you 5 minutes to take the floor and to speak your piece. And then I, in turn, will hopefully get 5 minutes back from you, so I can speak my piece. And then after that, we can then have a conversation about our views. Who knows? Is there any common grounds? Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I don't know. people. I really don't know. But all I'm going to say, people, is that was me versus you. It's Tom's Day. Have yourself a great weekend. Whatever you get up to, look after yourselves, look after each other. Go out and have fun, people. Go out and have fun. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much. I am now here at Urb'n Barz. We've got 6,000 subscribers. Thank you all so very much. And as I always say, people, put your comments down here in the comment section. I love to read everything you say, good, bad, or indifferent. I would love just to keep the conversation going with you people. And guys, more importantly than that, make sure and make certain you come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction, guys.